thought I would go live and share what I'm doing and hopefully encourage you guys to do a little bit of work on your business today and potentially get Maker's Copy Shop. So let's check it out. And that's why you should have it. All right, so if you guys have not heard about Maker's Copy Shop yet, so this is the AI assistant that we have been working with some friends to get going really well to help you with your product-based business. So far, it is super helpful. So if you don't have it yet, you can go to MakersCopyShop.ai and click Get Copy Shop today. If you already have it, we're going to want to log in. Morning. All right, so I've got these pink Halloween wreaths in my Etsy shop. Just got them listed. I guess let's start backwards a little bit. Let's click on this one that says Ecommerce. Okay. So here we're going to put pink Halloween handmade wreaths for front door. We're going to click e-commerce in one word, tell us what you're selling. Wreath. Generate my copy. Now, I am going to be honest with you guys. I don't absolutely love the title maker yet. It is still a little bit of a work in progress, but what it did was it went out and it said, okay, you're making a wreath, and it figured out who the perfect wreath customer is, a homeowner. Here, we're going to describe its color and theme. So we're going to go with pink, orange, black, white, candy corn, and ghosts. Now we're going to check all of these boxes that we want to use. Wreath, decorative, handcrafted, unique, eye-catching. All right, describe its primary material or size. So I'm using this to talk about, I'm just going to choose one. So let's just talk about this one right here. 24-inch. Happy Halloween. And I'm actually going to move candy corn and ghost down here and take it out of this one. All right, now it's going to give you some stuff down here. And I'm going to be honest, I don't love the way that it writes any one particular of these. We're still working on that. So what I do is I have a Word document. And I'm going to take all three of these and just put them in that document. Okay, so what you need to know is that this system is looking at Google and Google Trends and all of those kinds of things. And Etsy and Google are BFFs. So some of these things may not be what people are searching for on Etsy, but it's how people are searching on Google. And because we're on the Etsy platform, we're going to want to get a good mixture of both of those things. So if I look at my stats of what is selling the most of what I'm selling right now is stuff that is coming from a Google search. Why? Because Google understands their customers really well and they know how to sell stuff. But we'll go to Etsy. All right. And now in this search for anything box right up here, we're going to look at some of the core stuff that we put in here, right? So pink Halloween. And Etsy is going to tell you the most searched items that people are searching for on Etsy, right? So pink Halloween decor, pink Halloween wreath. Those are really the two that fit with our stuff. I'm going to start typing in decor. Nothing there. Start typing in wreath and pink Halloween wreath for front door. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to see how many searches I'm competing against. 3,900. That's not bad. So I would make this part of my Etsy title. Pink Halloween wreath for front door, comma. Then I would start looking at some of these other suggestions, right? Unique 24-inch wreath, unique 24-inch Halloween wreath. Decorative candy corn and Halloween candy corn and ghost decor. Right? So I kind of piece together the three that are here with keeping in mind that SEO is just someone else's opinion. How would someone else search to find what you're listing, right? So listing a, deco mesh wreath with wired ribbon and held together by zip ties and pipe cleaners. Who do you think is actually going to search that? Right? Someone may go look for a pink Halloween wreath for front door. Someone may look for a unique Halloween wreath. Someone may look for a decorative candy corn and ghost decor. Whenever you're doing this, realize that this comma means a break. That means that anything before the comma or between the commas look like a search term. So would someone put this right here, the information that is before the comma, and search for it? Would someone put what is between the commas? Right? So like this one, where it put decorative and handcrafted, what does that mean? Right? That's why I don't love this yet, but we're working to get it right. Okay, once we have that done, we can go to the product description mixer. Now in this one, you can come through here and put a checkbox by the things that you want to include into the description of your product. We have included things that we think are important, that help answer customers' questions, to help as many problems on the back end of customer service. So first we're going to find something here that we like. Also remember that the beginning of the information is what's going to be searched the most on Google. Okay, I like this one. Bring out your inner ghoul and kind of makes a little joke. Makes it a little bit more fun. Our product is, select your desired wreath, add it to your cart. Our wreath is perfect for. So all of these are good SEO words. We're going to choose that one. We're going to tell people what to do. We're going to tell them that we're going to package it. We're going to tell them what happens after they order. Don't settle for ordinary when you can embrace extraordinary. Y'all, so it's going to take all of the things that we're clicking on here, and whenever we press product description, it's going to merge all that stuff that we chose into like an actual description. This is the first time I've seen you decide that teaching. Is this for business coaching? Yeah, this is what we do in business coaching, but every once in a while I like to just go live on all the places and let people work with me. Okay, now this is what it wrote based off the information that we gave it. So it gave us two options, right? Want to be the envy of your neighborhood this Halloween? Embrace the magical allure of our pink Halloween handmade wreaths for front door and become the talk of the town with a bewitching display that sets you apart from the rest. How many of y'all would have came up with that sentence on your own? Is this description available to us and where? So you can join MakersCopyShop AI, and it will help you work all of this for your own particular products. Now, this is the most important thing that I can tell you. We are going to copy these things and we are going to put them in that Word document, and we're going to use them over and over again for everything that is the same theme and color. Why? Because we don't need every single listing to be 100% unique. So let me bring mine back over here, right? Look, if I put my mouse over this right here, it says pink Halloween wreath, Halloween door hanger, Halloween gift, Christmas gift idea, pumpkin decor, fall wreath, Halloween ghost decor. Guess what this one says? The same thing. Guess what this one says? The same thing. The same thing. Because if it's working, why break it? So I've already sold multiple pink Halloween wreaths, and the way that people found it was the keywords that were in the title. So guess what? Whenever I want to create a new listing that's the same color scheme, all I do is hit the gear, press copy, I copy my listing, and then I change the specific facts about each one. Right? So I don't need to rewrite this whole thing for every one. And then down here at the bottom, it gives you some generic starting point SEO tags. And then you would add the ones that are more specific to your exact design, right? So on, not that one, right? So on this one, I might put a tag that says, "Hey boo, door sign." On this one, I might put a door tag, that an extra tag that says, "Minimalist design." On this one, I might put twig wreath. On this one, I might put small Halloween decor. On this one, I might put deco mesh. Joanne, did you watch what we did, the whole video? All right. So without doing any social media sharing, anything yet, I just did this one this morning, so it doesn't have any information yet. But this one already has 61 visits. This one has 32. This one has 23. This one has 27. And I did these yesterday at some point. So you can't use this on an iPad with no highlighting or Word document. So I'm pretty sure your iPad does highlighting. I'm pretty sure your iPad does Word documents. I'm pretty sure your iPad has notes. There's lots of ways that you can use the internet on your iPad. Okay. So what if we like pieces of both of these, right? Guess what? We just copy them, put them over in a Word document, and we can create the perfect listing that we like, right? So just like we took those 3 titles and we came up with one that we wanted, yours doesn't have Word documents. If you go to the App Store, you can pay for Microsoft Word for your iPad. Right? So we could take both of these and come up with the perfect description for our listings. Both of them have this. So I think I like this one better than this one. So they both kind of cover the same thing, but I like the layout of this side better. Now, what if we took this and we made it into a Facebook post? Don't settle for ordinary when you can embrace extraordinary. Grab one of our pink Halloween wreaths for front door and make a bold statement showcasing your unique taste and creativity this season. No, Donna, I can't change the app today. Right? So I could take that and I could go over to Facebook. Go to our business page. We're going to make a Facebook post. Now, we're going to read this because computers are smart, but they ain't always super intelligent. Don't settle for ordinary when you can embrace extraordinary. Grab one of our pink Halloween. I'm going to go ahead and take handmade wreaths because I feel like it's redundant whenever you're just trying to talk to people. Grab one of our pink Halloween wreaths and make a bold statement showcasing your unique taste and creativity this Halloween season. Okay. Then I'm going to go grab the photos of those. Your comment was removed. I don't know, Candace. I didn't remove it. All right. There's one of them. There's one. Do you think hashtags are useful for Facebook growth, or is that a thing of the past? So Facebook hasn't really even embraced hashtags. You're missing a space. Right there, where I deleted some stuff. Am I grabbing the pictures from Etsy? No, I'm grabbing the pictures from my computer. Like, I'm not gonna go. Find them all here. Now, what I'm gonna do on this one is I'm gonna go to my Etsy store. And I'm gonna go to the search items and I'm gonna type in pink Halloween, right? Because I want customers to be able to find all the pink Halloween. And then I'm gonna copy this up here to put on my post. Right? So that way, whenever they whenever they click it, it's gonna take them to everything that is pink Halloween in our store. Also, my favorite part about this is I didn't make any of these wreaths. These are all the ones that are left over from whenever Jordan and Megan were here. All right, we're gonna post it. Robin, you can't save it. It's a new thing every single time you do it. So you'd have to save it somewhere else. Now, that part is fun, but my favorite part about using CopyShop is everything else that it does. So I'm going to click on one of these real quick, and I'm going to copy this. And so that's the title that we went with. Comments are being removed. Yeah, I'm not sure. Facebook is being wild. Okay, and then we're going to click on this right here. Take me back. I want more copy packs. Okay, and then right here, you can either leave what you put, or you can put the title that you decided to go with. And now we're going to look at this other stuff here. Let's start with business branding. That's still posting. Facebook is being a little wild today, y'all, so I don't know if it's even going to post the thing that we worked on. So what it's doing right now is it went out and it looked at what we're selling, and it said, according to everything that we can find on the internet, this is who we think is your perfect customer. So my best customer is the best customer for a pink Halloween wreath or any other Halloween themed decor would likely be someone who enjoys embracing the festive spirit of Halloween and fall celebrations. They may also have the penchant for unique and visually appealing decorations, appreciating the opportunity to enhance their home's ambience and create a welcoming environment for themselves and their loved ones. Rosa, this one is $27 a month if you want to use it. Okay, now there are basic common things, right? We call those desires, if you ever take the perfect person class, that every human wants. And if you can tap into those things whenever you're creating your content or whatever it is, you can most likely sell more. So it's saying that how does someone feel a higher purpose from having a pink Halloween wreath? While a pink Halloween wreath or any other Halloween themed decor may not directly provide someone with a higher purpose, it can contribute to a sense of joy, enthusiasm, and celebration. By creating an inviting and festive atmosphere, these decorations can help individuals appreciate and enjoy special occasions, infusing their lives with meaningful moments and a sense of purpose. How many times have I tried telling y'all that you're not just selling a wreath, you are selling the feeling that the customer gets whenever they hang that wreath on their front door. How happy that grandma is that she's creating that amazing environment that her grandkids are going to remember. Right? That's what it's telling you. So if your Facebook post is just like, buy my wreath or new wreath in shop, how does that attract your perfect person? It doesn't, right? So we want to make sure that the content that we make, that all the stuff that we use, do you guys remember earlier whenever it created that product description and it was like, oh, have the best house in the neighborhood? It was playing into that customer's joy or enthusiasm, their celebration, their esteem needs. So a pink Halloween wreath or seasonal decor adds a touch of creativity and style to someone's home. By displaying unique and well-designed decorations, individuals can showcase their taste and attention to detail, potentially enhancing their status among peers or guests who appreciate their efforts, right? So it's saying that you can help people build pride in their homes. Now, the only reason that I wanted to share this is because this tool went out, did that research about what you want to sell, and then it's going to use what it learned about your product to help you create content to post on social media so that you can attract the people on social media who want to purchase your stuff. Does that make sense? So, whenever you do this, I would click on my avatar and I would see if it is really talking about your product and how people feel whenever they get your product, right? So if you were selling a memorial arrangement and it didn't understand what the memorial arrangement was, and it was like, oh, you're going to give your people a sense of pride and joy, you probably want to stop and go back and say, hey, you know what? I don't think it understood what I was doing. Right? Let's say that we're trying to sell a pet memorial Christmas ornament, right? Which are super popular on Etsy. And it was all about like, oh, you're going to have the happiest home on the block. It probably didn't understand what we wanted, right? So we just need to hit the back button and where it said, what are you trying to sell? Give it some more information about what we want. So, for example, I have a real life example for you. So I wrote that ebook on copyright and trademark information. I came to CopyShop and I was like, help me promote my ebook on learning copyrights and trademarks. And it basically thought that I was teaching a law class. And once you did it, you would be an expert in copyright and trademarks. That's not what I did. I put enough information for creatives to understand if they're going to get sued or not. That's it, right? So I had to go back and tweak it to make sure that it understood what I wanted, right? So I just like this tab. Let me go back one more time. So what I did was I put in what I was selling. Y'all, I just copied the title of my listing and I put it in there. I clicked on Biz Branding. I clicked Generate My Copy. And then under my avatar, I just want to read that to make sure that we're talking about the same thing. You know, this is a really good example for people who do like fake bake stuff because it may have a hard time understanding like what fake bake is. So then you may have to think about like, okay, what would other people call this? Also, it creates brand new content with every click. If you want to keep this, you can press download my copy and it will make you a cute little PDF that you can print and save. Okay. Now, this is something that all marketers believe in. However, I am not all marketers and I don't like it. So, stories to tell is something that is common in marketing, but I don't believe that you should use it. So, if it was me, I would stay off this tab. I don't like it. It basically made fake testimonies. and I don't believe in using fake testimonies. But it is just a core design feature that I couldn't get them to remove. All right, so head and heart objections. I do like this one. So, whenever I tell you guys, if you've ever heard me talk about craft shows, I say every craft show is a learning experience. And potentially, you may not sell anything at a craft show, but if you can talk to 10, 20, 50, 100 people in your neighborhood, and they can tell you why they don't want to purchase something from you, it allows you to process it. It allows you to do research, and you can find out what they will buy from you the next time they see you. Y'all, this is how Coach Mel came up with the pancake wreath. She was at craft shows. Everyone said they were beautiful. Everyone said, I love it, but it's just not going to fit on my door. I love it, but it's not going to fit between my door and my storm door. So that made her say, if I want to sell to these people, I have to make something that is thinner, something that is smaller. Right? Well, this was made to go kind of get some of those answers for you based off of data it finds on the internet. So, this is some of the reasons that it found online why some people say no or could say no to buying handmade Halloween decorations. So guess what? If you know these things, it can help you create Facebook posts. It can help you create different products. It can help you with conversations up front. So if you read some of these and you already have responses in your head, and whenever a customer says, oh, well, that doesn't really fit my theme, and you instantly know, hey, I have this worksheet over here where I take custom orders and I can make a wreath that fits any theme that you have. Right? So it's kind of helping you build that knowledge base without going to a craft show and getting your heart broken. So reasons why people say no. Oh, look, the product, how can you get a PDF? You can go to MakersCopyShop AI and sign up, and then you can create PDFs of all of your stuff. So like this one, I could just download this PDF. And there's all of the information that I need. Okay, so the product may not fit well with the overall theme and aesthetics of their home. They may already have multiple Halloween wreaths or other Halloween decorations and don't require another one. Right? So that tells us that a lot of time people get feedback that people already have a wreath. So we should have other stuff at our booth like Christmas tree topper bows. We should have lantern bows. We should have all those other little things. That way, when the customer says, no, I already have a wreath, you can say, well, what's the theme? I may have the perfect accessory. Julie, this is for listing your product and social media marketing, so it's not going to help you write procedures. Potential customers may have limited space to display seasonal decorations like wreath. Potential customers might prefer to create their own DIY wreaths rather than purchasing a ready-made one. So that says that potentially you should be like, oh, well, guess what? I am actually looking for a place to host classes locally. Would you be interested in signing up for my email list in case I decide to host a class? I can let you know. right? So these are all reasons that people can say no. So now we're gonna click over here, solutions. Why do people say yes, right? So these are all the things that you need to make sure that you convey in your messaging whenever you're talking to people, whenever you have your displays out. How can you get a copy? Patricia, you can't. So this is my personal copy, and it belongs to the software. So you would have to go sign up, MakersCopyShop AI, and then you can get a copy of your own document. So you want to make sure people know that it's unique and eye-catching. People will have concerns about reef's durability and whether it can withstand outdoor weather conditions. So what if you had some signs made and those signs were like, good for one season, uh, can last multiple seasons if under a covered patio, right? All of the reasons why people would say no or say yes, we want to educate them on how we can help them. So this is all the yes stuff that we want to make sure that we have in our arsenal. Sue, hopefully everything was good for you guys. Y'all, and it gives you some tips on how to use it. All right, so now that we went through the customer avatar, let's just go back. All right, now we have created a listing. We have our avatar right. We know that it's going to create the right content. We want to click on social content. Generate my copy. Now, how many of y'all are like, I don't know what to post on Facebook to get engagement. I don't know what to post on TikTok or Instagram or Pinterest. Right now, it's taking all the stuff that we know and it's going to tell us what to do to promote our products. And this is going to be unique. So if all 150 of us sign up for the program, it's going to create each of us our own content calendar. So it's not like every single person you know on Sunday is going to be doing this step. So it's saying on Rosa, it's not in the App Store. You just got to go to Google and type it in. It's a website. So on Sunday, it says that we should share a photo of the pink Halloween wreath and create excitement by asking your audience to guess what it's made of. So it's got all the different platforms, even tells you what to do on Pinterest. It actually has posts already created if you just want to copy one. So on Pinterest, this is different pin ideas. How many of y'all don't know what to do on Pinterest? Y'all, Pinterest drives more traffic to our website than Facebook does. And think about how much exposure I get on Facebook. So if you're not utilizing Pinterest, I need you to. So in the last 7 days, We've reached over 500,000 people on Facebook. And Pinterest drives more traffic than Facebook does to our website. Is this free? No, it's $27 a month if you go to MakersCopyShop AI. So all I have to do is grab this. Let's just go to Pinterest real quick. I'm going to click on create a pin. We can take one of the photos that we have. We put our photo. It doesn't like the size of it, but for this, I'm just going to go with it. Going to grab the title. Going to grab the description. And then we're going to add the link to that wreath in our Etsy shop. We're going to choose where we want it to go. And we're going to put publish. You can use it on your phone if you want to use Safari on your phone to use it. It's going to be a little complicated, but if you know how to use your phone that well, you can totally do it. Right? So this gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pinterest pins. All right, social starters. Have you ever heard me say that you need to create stuff that makes engagement on your Facebook page? Right? We can't always be selling. So here's an example of an engagement post, or let's see what they called it, a social starters post, right? Fill in the blank. I craft because 300 comments. Show off any sports theme wreaths you made, 500 comments. Julie, they would just use the same login. Same thing, engagement post, right? So it gave us all of those engagement post ideas right here. So conversation starters for pages and profiles. and for groups. So, hang on, Parker's texting me. Let's say we are in, can you get this app in Canada? It's not an app, it is a website. So you can get it wherever the internet will allow you to. So let's say, okay, most Facebook groups don't allow you to sell in other people's groups, right? Oh, look, the post finally went through. So let's go to our personal Facebook. And let's go search here for Halloween lovers. And then we're going to search for groups. Okay. And look, this is Halloween lovers community. There's 18,000 people in there who love Halloween. 17,000 people in here who love Halloween. 26,000 people in here who love Halloween. Halloween lovers, 3,200 people. So, most likely, we cannot go in this group and just say, oh, buy my Halloween wreath. But what if we came over here and we looked for something that we could share in that group to get a conversation going where some of those people may decide to check out your profile and see what you have. What do you think is the appeal of a pink Halloween wreath compared to more traditional Halloween colors? Right? If we posted that question in a group of 18,000 people, do you think we may get a few of them that love the idea of using pink for Halloween? And then these are the ones that you can post on your personal profile and page. So, what is your favorite color scheme for Halloween wreaths? If you were just starting out and you needed to know what the people who follow you decorate with for Halloween, and you asked them and they told you, do you think you might get some people to like tell you what they would buy? Officially spooky season, right? So I'm gonna assume that I'm a new person. I don't have a lot of following on my business page yet, but I have some friends on Facebook, right? So I'm gonna use my personal profile to go see what people that I know on Facebook would say. You can use this to create more Facebook posts, video scripts. So if you want to promote your stuff on Reels or TikTok and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do, this basically wrote a script for you. So a good title for it would be Spooky Halloween Crafts and Gifts Ideas. You would open with a picture of your right here. And then you would say, hey, TikTokers, get ready for the spookiest season of the year, Halloween. Today we have some fantastic DIY crafts and gifts idea for you. Let's dive right in. And then it tells you exactly what you would do to get engagement on a video. Is this only for Facebook posts or can it be posted on Instagram too? It can be posted on Instagram. They have a whole section for Instagram. If you want to write a Facebook ad, it's all out there for you. So your content calendar, see, it's got Instagram stuff on it right there. And then this one down here, you can get some other items. Now, I would not use this to write a whole sales page for one wreath, but let's say you're trying to host a wreath making class. Maybe we should do that. Local wreath class for a Halloween wreath. Sales and selling. It's kind of the same thing with an email, y'all. I don't think I would email all of my customers saying, hey, I have one Halloween wreath available, right? If I was going to write an email, I would want to send them like, hey, I've updated my whole Etsy shop this morning. Go check out the new stuff before they're gone or before it's too late to get it before the holidays. So whenever you think email marketing, stuff like that, just think more generic for product-based businesses and not for one specific product. So if you're in the business coaching group, you can use your training for landing pages to create a spot to take class money. And you can literally just copy and paste all of this information. Here's an ad for your Halloween class. Do you post on both your business page and your personal page? Joan, it depends on where you are on the growth. So I explained earlier that if you're brand new and no one's following your business page, it may be hard to get a lot of engagement. So you may want to ask on your personal page to get some feedback. All right, so this is your social sales ladder. So that is a key phrase coined by my friend Molly, and then it was implemented here. And it's basically how you can post questions on Facebook to get people to ask about your product or service. So instead of just saying, hey, join my wreath class, you could say, are you interested in joining a local wreath class for Halloween? They teach you how to create spooky wreaths that will give your home the perfect eerie ambiance. Let me know if you're up for it. I'll send you all the details, right? So you post it, you get someone to ask a question, you answer the question. It's a sales ladder, just like this, right? The different stages. That does a few things. So number one, the more conversation that happens on your post, the more Facebook says, people must want to know about this. Let me show it to more people. So if they leave a comment, then you respond with more details. Guess what? Facebook says, let me show this to more people. The biggest challenge when it comes to creating your Halloween wreath is not being sure where to start. But don't worry, there's a solution. The local wreath class offers step-by-step guidance and materials. Excited to see what wreaths you can create. Right? So it gives you the social sales ladder to help you create posts that get questions. If you want to write an email, it does it for you. It's called MakersCopyShop AI. All right, y'all, I'm going to get back to work. I've got a couple more listings I got to do, and I can do it a lot faster on my own. So you guys have a good day, and go spend a little bit of time on your business today. All right? Bye, y'all.